Hi, can I interview you for my YouTube channel?
Okay.
Yeah? How old are you?
25.
25? Okay, perfect. It's about your feet and mental health.
Feet and mental health?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I do, I approach strangers.
Is the video on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I do, I approach strangers like yourself, women, to see what you feel about, how do you feel about your feet and how you feel about guys that like women's feet. My whole YouTube channel is about teaching guys how to get over anxiety, especially like foot photographers or anybody who wants to do the type of work that I do.
To get over anxiety?
Yeah, to get over anxiety, talking about the subject matter.
What does it have to do with feet though?
Okay, I'll explain it to you. So, do you have a therapist?
Not at the moment.
No? Okay, so.
I usually do.
Have you ever heard of dialectical behavioral therapy?
No, I don't know.
Okay, well, can we sit down and talk to you about it? Okay.
For like not that long.
10
I
minutes.
have to practice a dance.
It's like 10 minutes.
Alright.
Alright, perfect. Let me see.
Is this fine with you? This is fine with me.
Say again?
Is this fine with you?
Well, I'm looking at the sunlight. Let me have you.
Like the sun?
Yeah, that's
What's
good.
your YouTube channel?
Scouting sessions.
What is it?
Scouting sessions.
Scouting.
Scouting. Yeah.
Scouting.
Yeah, scouting sessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stretch a little.
Go ahead, yeah, do your thing.
Okay.
All right. So what just happened just now? How did we get to this moment in time? How did we get
to this moment?
Yeah, how did we get here?
About meeting you?
Yeah.
I was walking right here and you walked up to me and said, hey, can we talk? And I said, yeah.
Right.
Now we're here.
Now we're here. And why are we here?
I mean, I know why I'm here. I don't know why you're here.
No, why is this why are we talking to each other right now? What's the purpose?
Ask me some questions about feet and mental health.
Right, exactly. Okay. So why did you say yes to the interview?
Because I like talking to people, so why not?
All right, cool. So let me give you the background because you asked the connection between mental health and feet. Okay. So my therapist taught me about dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. Okay. So DBT? Like DBT.
DBT. Okay, yeah, I do know about that.
Okay, you know about that? Okay, so like someone's suffering from anxiety, right?
Yeah.
With DBT, let's say you have like a fear of approaching strangers, talking to people, meeting new people. They'll advise you to go out and to actually meet people. Put yourself in that situation where you're going to feel uncomfortable and those anxious feelings start to manifest. And when they do, you do a self-assessment and you ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Is there a threat to my life, a threat to my health, a threat to my safety? If there's not, then act opposite to those negative emotions and anticipate a positive outcome, right? Engage with the person and cope with the situation. And then when it's over, you keep a diary of what happened, you know, how did I feel about it, how did I get over, you know, the situation. So with me, I've always liked women's feet. As for a lot of guys,
so you have a foot?
No. But
yes.
But there are a lot of guys who might, you know, want to tell women that they do, but that's something that they don't want to talk about because, you know, the stigma that's attached to it, you know, for some people. And so what I do is I do these interactions with women to see how you react to a guy liking feet and what your opinions of it are, so people can watch it and kind of like put themselves in my situation or try to anticipate certain behaviors and everything. So instead of documenting by paper, I'm documenting by video, and that's how the YouTube channel came about. So what do you think about that?
The thing is, like, if you're just gonna tell any random woman, like, oh, I like feet, like, let's do something with feet, like, I probably would recommend against that because it's the first time you're meeting. If I'm in a relationship or if I'm constantly hooking up with someone and then after our relationship, or maybe say it's been like 2 months and they tell me that, then absolutely, like, that's totally fine.
So 2 months?
Well, I'm not saying like 2 months. I'm just saying like you need to build a little bit of a relationship and trust before telling someone. Like, everyone has their own fantasies, but you're not going to just say it right off the bat.
Right.
People are going to think that's weird no matter if it's feet or whatever.
That's interesting because I've met a lot. I mean, I've done almost 200 interviews, right? Some women appreciate that you're letting them know up front. Because what if we're in a relationship for 2 months and you...
It depends.
But listen. What if we're in a relationship for 2 months and I tell you I like feet and you're like repulsed by that? And that's something that I enjoy, you know? Now I can't get enjoyment out of it because you're repulsed by it. as a man, it's like, well, I just wasted 2 months of my time with this woman because now she's not going to give me something that I enjoy.
Then the person you're with isn't very open-minded or understanding.
Right. But isn't it, so wouldn't it be better to like establish that first off the bat?
Might need to understand more what you're talking about, because I personally don't like feet, but I like weird things, but it's not like to an extent, like maybe you're talking about something that's like way more intense than I'm thinking about.
What do you mean?
Like what do you mean by feet? Like what do you...
Like I find feet attractive.
I know.
Okay, let's say like
so would you like, get off to a picture of just feet?
What do you mean? I'm talking about interaction between two people. Like, not a picture, but like two human beings,
I know, but I'm saying, like, what do feet mean to you?
Okay, like giving foot massages, rubbing on your feet, kissing on your feet, smelling on your feet, licking on your feet, those type of activities.
Alright.
Would you be open to that?
If not a random person, no. Not a one-night stand, absolutely not. If I'm in a relationship or getting to know this person and they tell me they like that, sure, I would do something for them. As long as they're going to do what they want for me.
Okay. So if a person lets you know that, like, the first time meeting you, you would be put off by that?
Yeah, like, let's wait. I don't, like, go up to any random guy and we start hooking up. I say, okay, this is what I'm into.
Nobody said about hooking up. Just having a conversation like right now.
Yeah, like, let's, like, you need to get to know someone before you just tell them, like, everything about you. That would be like me just meeting you and telling you all my secrets. That's weird.
So you think, like, telling somebody that they find your hair attractive, that's weird? Or you find your eyes?
That's a very, like, on the surface thing. I'm not going to tell you, like, my deep desire right off the bat.
Liking feet would be considered, like, a deep desire that's different from liking someone's hair or eyes?
It is different because feet aren't necessarily, like, cute. Like, I personally don't think my feet are cute at all.
That's how you feel about your feet, though.
I know, it's just, like, trust. I have bunions, if you know what that is.
Okay,
They run in my family, and I don't like my feet. Like, I don't think they look cute.
Okay.
Like, I'd probably have to get surgery at one point, because, the bones. Whatever, it's gross, but, anyways.
So you feel more self-conscious about your feet? Is that what it is, rather than, like, compared to, like, your hair or your eyes?
I mean, I wouldn't, like...
Because you said, like, okay, if somebody told you you have pretty feet, like, that's, like, considered something like a deep desire that you shouldn't let somebody know off the bat.
You need to understand it's just not the same as someone's hair.
Okay.
So I say, it's not like, I think you're making it, like, a bigger deal than not.
Okay.
I think as long as you're not a creep about feet, and you've already established the relationship with someone, they should be happy to do that with you.
Okay, so if a guy approached you and gave you a compliment about your feet.
No, that's weird.
That's weird to you?
Yes.
Okay. So you would feel, how would you feel about that? Attach that with an emotion.
I would think he's creepy and I'd probably want to leave.
Okay. What's the worst that can happen from a guy giving you a compliment about your feet?
If he's going to give a compliment about my hair, my eyes, like, cool. Like, those are pretty normal things. I don't feel that weirded out, but I don't know. Feet is usually associated with, like, okay, hair and eyes are not always, like, sexual. When you think of feet, it's, like, more sexual.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Why
Feet are more sexual. Why would you like somebody's hair?
Because their hair is sick.
What about teeth?
Absolutely not sexual. Teeth.
Now, I met a woman that loves guys' teeth.
I mean, I like guys' smiles, but, like, I'd be attracted to a smile even if, like, they weren't that attractive, but if they had a good smile, I'd be like, oh, that person's attractive.
Do you get pedicures?
Alright, now I feel like it's getting creepy. Because why does it matter if I get pedicures?
Because, I mean, do you beautify your feet?
Absolutely not.
You don't?
I don't get manicures, I don't get pedicures. I spend my money on, like, what I want for myself. So, like, that might be something for my hair because I am more, like, I want my hair to be longer and whatever. But I'm not going to spend money on my nails. I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay, that's reasonable.
And some guys would care, but I don't care. That's why I don't care about guys' opinions.
Okay. How often do you show your feet?
Why? That's okay. Now this is getting weird because now you're asking me personal questions
about my feet. This is about mental.
For your mental health.
It is.
No, that's
but I'm trying to figure out why there's like anything related to your feet.
How often I show my feet though? That has nothing to do with mental health.
Because there's like, okay, remember I told you about DBT? Like, do you feel like there's asking you about a question like that is like there's a threat to your health or a threat to your safety in answering?
I don't really see how. Well, first of all, I take off my shoes as much as that guy, that girl, these people right here. We all do it. That's like a kind of weird question. Like,
no, I mean like
when you go to the beach, you take off your shoes. When you go to the bathroom, like, I mean, not on the toilet, just in the shower.
No, but I mean like wearing sandals, wearing high heels, where your feet are shown. Like, you've never got a compliment from a person?
I wear these shoes every day.
Okay.
I like dance in these shoes. I don't really wear flip flops. I don't wear heels. I can't walk in them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So
my feet will be covered up all the time.
Okay. Very interesting. You're the first person that I met who really doesn't like have a. Well, no, I can't say that. I've met other individuals like that. That's interesting though. So, would you show your feet right now?
No.
No? That would be uncomfortable for you?
That's like you asking me like, will I show you like my belly button right now?
Okay.
Like, yeah, for friends, sure thing. I'll show you.
All right.
But not a stranger walking down the street.
Okay. I got you. So wrapping things up, what did you think about this interview so far?
I think that...
Let me ask you this before you answer that.
Okay.
Me asking you these type of questions, did you feel like it was creepy? These type of questions that I'm asking you?
Here's the thing. To be honest.
Be honest.
Guys can be really creepy with girls. Like, just flat out.
We're not talking about guys, we're talking about me.
But this does relate to guys because I don't really understand what goes on in guys' minds. Like, I feel like they're always like so sexual no matter what. Like some young girl could be whatever, dancing like I'm gonna be and they're gonna be sexual. So when you ask about feet, it is gonna relate to me like thinking about creepy guys. And
based upon what? Based upon past experiences or just what?
Well, I mean, I've had many interactions with creepy guys who've disrespected me.
Okay.
Not necessarily about feet. Like what I said, I'd be totally fine with someone wanting to do feet stuff if we already established a relationship.
Okay.
But not like some random guy walking down the street and complimenting you on your feet. Again, that's like the same as like, I don't know. That could be the same as someone saying like, "Hey, nice butt," or like, you know, like it's just kind of out of place and not really okay.
Okay. Well, based upon this interaction, this 11 minutes that we spent time together, what are your thoughts concerning the interview?
About what?
Just in general, how do you feel about the interaction?
Guess I'm confused.
What's the confusion?
That's it.
What's the confusion?
I probably have to practice my dance now because they're gonna come in a minute.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay, is there anything about the interview that could have been better? Anything that could have made it more pleasurable?
I think something could be better.
What's that?
You need to like describe what your YouTube channel. Like, I think you need to kind of get to the point of how this connects with mental health.
Okay.
The correlation isn't really there in my eyes.
You don't see the
like,
correlation?
It could be some random person just filming me to like, for no fucking reason, because you like feet and want to get my opinion about feet, and then you're gonna like watch it in your room later by yourself. Like, I don't know who you are.
Okay.
So, and I might be right by the way you're responding to that.
I mean, because you could have asked me what my YouTube channel is. You didn't do that.
I asked you right away.
Why didn't you look it up?
I don't.
Oh, you don't have a phone?
No, my phone's right here, but I'm not on my phone. You said we're gonna have a discussion.
All right, but you're saying that
I'm in the moment. Like,
you're in the
I'm
moment.
not gonna go on my phone and look at your YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, I think maybe before saying like, hey, I'm gonna ask you questions about feet, like, I don't know, get into the detail of how it like correlates.
Okay. All right. So just describe more about the mental health aspect you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make like women maybe feel more comfortable about the interview.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Any parting words?
Nope.
All right then. Well, thank you for your time and energy.
You're welcome.
Take care. Enjoy your exercise.
Thank you.